I have for you. Hold on. Let me pull it up on my tablet. The first question I have is, what is your favorite genre of music?
Okay. My favorite genre of music is in the 1960s. And the reason why I say the 1960s because it's Motown, Soul, Diana Ross and the Supremes, Chubby Checker, the song The Twist. That was like the
Yeah.
best song back then, doing the twist. I remember my brother telling me that he went to the movie theater to see a movie and Chubby Checker was in it and he sang The Twist. And he said everybody, all the black kids got up out of their seats, start doing the twist and the owners turned the movie off. They said, if y'all don't sit down, we're gonna cut the movie out. And y'all gotta go. So and let's see what else. And the Beatles song, Hey Jude, and Stevie
Okay.
Wonder, Marvin Gaye, The Temptations, and the Jackson Five. And the reason why I say Jackson Five because they started in 1965 in Gary, Indiana, by their father Joe Jackson. He was the owner.
Okay. So, when did you first begin to like this genre of music?
Um, let's see. I had some more questions down here. I'm trying. It was in like 1965 when the Jackson Five started. That's when I really first started liking that genre of music. I don't know if you guys remember the Right On magazine. Remember the Right On magazine? That was my favorite. It was the
Yeah.
Jackson Five on every cover, and I will always buy. I think it was weekly or monthly. I will always go buy the book, buy the magazine, tear the pictures out, put them on my wall. So that's when around 1965, Jackson Five era. That was my favorite. Um, Whatever the
Wow.
question was, yeah,
Yeah.
that's when I started.
Wow,
Yeah,
that really took me back, Patricia.
okay. I think I have a
Yeah.
picture. I don't know if I wanted to share it, but I have a picture of the right on. I don't know if I could share it or not. If it,
Yeah. We could
let's see.
just add that as a clip. Okay. Number three, what is it about this genre that makes you like it the best? Is it the beat, the vibe? What do you like the best about this type of music?
Okay, I enjoyed the words the best about that. During my time, the words were the best because there wasn't no cussing in it, and the words meant a lot. And I enjoyed the beat too, but the words along with the beat were good. And during the 1960s and 1970s, the words to a song meant a lot. There was rarely no cussing. It was pure love words, which had a deep, passionate meaning. And people back then did real dancing. There was not too much twerking
Yeah.
and real dance moves where you move your feet and your arms. You put some rhythm in there. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's
Wow, that's good. That's when people used to do like pop locking and all of that.
spinning around on the floor and all kinds of tricks. Yeah.
Right. So number four, what are your three favorite artists?
Okay, I had to write this down because I couldn't remember them all let me see because it's a range there because I enjoyed let me see that was the third question. I'm sorry, I got to answer the question sheet here. Okay. Okay, it's according to the age, right? So back then, between 1965 and 1974 was the Jackson Five for me, and then from 1974 on, it was like Earth, Wind and Fire, the SOS Band, Luther Vandross. Then it was like Tupac Shakur. So I don't have like a favorite, but as time went on, I would switch from a favorite to another favorite.
Okay.
So it was like that. They all were good to me.
Yeah, they're all
I,
good.
yeah.
So, what are your favorite songs by these artists? Do you have like your favorites of them?
Yes, I do. I had to write this down too. My favorite for the Jackson Five was "I Want You Back" is one. ABC. I don't know if you know ABC. It's easy as one, two, three. And "I'll Be There" was a good one that I like. I'll be there. Y'all know, you know. And then it was Dancing Machine, the dancing, dancing, dancing machine. I can't sing, but you get where I'm coming
Yeah.
from. And a little bit of Pretty One. I like that too. That was a nice one for me. And I'm going back to Indiana. And I got more. Earth, Wind, and Fire. I have Shining Star, September, Reasons, and Let's Groove. And for Luther Vandross, I have Here and Now, A House Is Not a Home, Any Love, and If for Only One Night. And for Tupac Shakur, I have When Thugs Cry, I Wonder If Heaven Got a Ghetto, Me Against the World, Hail Mary, and Keep Your Head Up. Those were my
Wow.
favorites with those artists. Yeah.
Wow, you got some good ones there. You got some good
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, number 6, what has been your favorite way of listening to these artists? So, is it record, cassette, CD? What's your favorite way to listen to this type
Well,
of music?
back then there were the 45 records. We used to, the little black round things. They don't even know what those are now. People don't know what they. But we would put it on the record player, play the music, and then right after that, it was the 8-track tape, and then maybe 10 years after that, it was the cassette tape, and now the CDs. So
Mhm.
every 10 years, it was a change of how we listen to the music. That's my me. Yeah, say hi. Are you live? Yes, I'm live. Hola. That's my me.
Ah,
Mm. Yeah.
so,
So
that's good because um, I like so many different ways. I can't choose a favorite way of liking
mhm.
to listen to an artist. So number 7, have you seen any of these concert artists live in concert?
Somebody else. Yes, I have seen. Yes, I have seen all of them. The Jackson Five. They were called the Jacksons. They came to Philadelphia maybe like 40 years ago. I went to see them. I took my oldest son. He was 5 years old at the time. That was the first time I ever saw the
Wow.
Jacksons. And the last time. And Luther Vandross, I seen him live. Earth, Wind, and Fire, I seen him in Philly. Luther Vandross, I seen him at the Essence Music Festival, and he puts on a show. So glad I got to
Wow.
see him before he passed. And I've seen Earth, Wind, and Fire in Philadelphia. I think it was back then it was called the Spectrum. And Tupac Shakur, I never got to see him live. That's the only one. But me and my husband, we travel a lot back then. We did a lot of, concerts. So we have seen a lot of, different artists. We did a lot of festivals, music festivals.
Wow.
So,
That's amazing that you got to see all of those artists. And do you know, I didn't put it in the questions, but do you remember like what was the cost? How much did it cost to go to these concerts?
now I remember for the Essence Music Festival back then, a package was $300 for every show. You got to see all the artists. It was like $300 per person, and that included everything. But now for Essence Music Festival, I think it's in the thousands of dollars just to see
Ooh.
all 3 nights of shows, plus
Mm,
the hotel and all that type of thing. So the price have changed, and I'm trying to remember for the Jacksons, the tickets probably may have been $80, but that was back then, and that was a lot back then,
yeah.
like 40 years ago. But yeah, the prices change as time goes on. Oh, and I got to see Diana Ross. We went 2 years ago. We saw her live for the very
Mm,
first time.
wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
that
That's
was
great.
nice. Mm.
So the last question that I have is what kind of feelings or emotions do you have when you listen to these artists?
For my African American, I'm on the phone. I know you gotta wait. Just wait. Um, for African American music, uh, it just makes our music makes you feel good. It gives you a beat. It makes you it's passionate. It has love in it. It has beat in it where you want to move and dance. So to me, our music makes me feel good. Makes me feel good all over.
Wow. That's great,
Like
Patricia.
like Stephanie, what's it? Stephanie, her
Stephanie
song.
Mills.
Yes, makes me feel good all over.
Hmm. That's what I was thinking about too. This has been great, Patricia. I really enjoyed it, and I'm going to link your channel in the description box so those who don't know about your channel, they can find out about your channel, Old School Patricia. So
Okay.
thanks, everybody.
All right, you're welcome. Thank you. Love y'all. I went to see Little Dirk too 2 weeks ago with my 20-year-old son. I like my T-shirt.
Oh,
Yeah, we in the music around here. Bye. Love
awesome.
y'all.
Okay.